Alright, what's up guys? So today on the Infinity, Matt is going to be doing the detail video on it. So I'm not really going to be doing much. It's mostly going to be him, but I'm here just to help film, and he's just going to walk you guys through how to pretty much detail a black car that's been sitting outside for a very, very long time. So I'm going to strap a GoPro to him, and we're going to start watching.
Hey, so what's up guys? This is Matt here. We're going to be doing a detail video on Evan's G35 here. So I figure I'll just do a quick introduction while I'll be detailing the car. So basically, we're going to be doing a full paint correction on this. We're going to be buffing out the headlights. And we're also going to be trying to save this roof here. So as you can see, maybe you can't really see it in the video, this clear coat has completely just faded and hazed, and maybe it was sitting in some sun, and it got really bad. So hopefully we'll be able to wet sand some of that out, and we'll kind of go through the steps to do that. But the rest of the car looks okay. There's a lot of scratch marks, a lot of swirl marks in it. Obviously it was just sitting for a long time, and there's pine needles and all that stuff, so we'll get all that vacuumed and cleaned up. So yeah, right now what we'll do is I have the power washer here. We'll power wash the car all the way, and then we'll bring it inside and we'll kind of do the roof and the headlights first before we go over and do the full body of the car. So I'm actually going to put the GoPro on my head so you can kind of see what I'm doing as a first person detail video here. So we've just brought the car in the shop. We're going to start doing some more paint correction and detailing on it now. Basically all we just did is wash the car, power washed it, got all the pine needles and all of the compound and stuff that was on it, just to kind of make it available for the detailing. So basically now what we're going to do, I'm going to talk to you guys through the roof, because that's one of the major parts on this car that we're going to need to do. We're also going to sand out the headlights because they're pretty hazed over. Can't really see it in the camera, but in person it's pretty bad. So I'm going to have Evan, he's starting to tape off the headlights right now.
I'm the one working.
Yep, Evan's the one working now. So he's taping off the headlights, and we'll just sand it down and compound it, get those nice and shined up. And yeah, we'll start working on this roof next. Alright, so I'll just walk you guys kind of what we're going to do to this roof. So as the camera's picking up, this is super hazed over. The sun has just baked the clear coat on this roof of this car. You kind of can hear it. It's just kind of dirt and all this garbage in the clear coat. So basically what you would normally do is, I know that this car still has some clear coat left, so if you look here, you can kind of, if the camera focuses, you can kind of see where it's peeled through, but they're still clear here, so we can actually sand it down. What you would normally want to do is try to take the least amount of paint off. Evan just bought this car. Obviously it wasn't taken care of outside, so you don't really know what you're dealing with. But anyway, I kind of did the experimentation yesterday off camera. So right here you can kind of see a pretty finished product. So what we ended up doing, and what I'm going to do for the entire roof, is sand it down with 1500 grit, 2500, then 3000, and then compound and polish it. So we'll be doing that. I'm actually going to go over this a little bit. You can kind of see some some small haze, and we didn't get all of it out right here, so that the roof can get that clearer back and make it nice and shiny. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that, and I'm gonna switch back to the GoPro right now.
Never thought that we'd go this far. Don't stop now. Reaching for a distant star. Don't stop now. Isn't it strange to have a safe and home? So that I'm counting days until a second go. If you're gonna make a change, you have to let me know. Turn this shit around, just not adopt the youngs. It's all you need to do.
You actually saw me cut short there just because this clear coat is being a pain in the ass. Polished and sanded multiple times just to kind of get it the way you see here. It's pretty glossy, but there's still a pretty good haze in it. Unfortunately, that may be all we can do. I don't want to burn through the clear coat. I mean, sanding 1500 grit is pretty aggressive anyway. But that's kind of where we're at now. I just wanted to give you guys an update as we were kind of just did multiple rounds of polishing and compounding to get to where this is. I basically did some M105, M205, like multiple rounds of the 105, polishing more and more and more just to kind of get to where I am there. So let's give an update on the headlights. So I think Evan sanded them down to 500, then 1000, then 2500. They look a lot better. I don't know if you polish these, but I think just needs a finish. What, 3000 grit and then the polish? Just polish? Okay. And then that'll kind of remove all these scratches to get these clear again. Yeah, making progress. This will be a multiple day detail, but it already looks a lot better. Once we're done with the roof and the headlights, we'll go and clay the entire car and just maybe one step compound it, because the paint is actually not too bad on the car. You can just see there's some slight swirls and slight scratches in here. So hopefully just a one-step compound will get that out. So I'll probably put the GoPro on, just do a little bit more, and then we will wrap it up for tonight. Alright guys, just a final summary of what we did tonight. We're going to be wrapping up right now, just cleaning up. So we did the headlights, we did the roof, you know, sanding and compounding multiple times. But at least we did restore some shine on the clear coat. There's still a little haze left, but we'll take it considering you know, it looked like garbage before. So here we go, just a quick wrap up before. There's the hood. You can still see some light hazing in there, but overall we did get some gloss back. And now we have the headlights, you know, fully polished up. They don't look new, but they look pretty good considering what we had before. So next time we'll come back, we'll clay the car, compound the car, and, you know, maybe power wash it one more time and finally dry it before we finish the detail up. So we're on day 2 now. Now what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be clay barring the entire rest of the car, compounding it, you know, making it look nice. And then I don't know what Evan wants to do with you know, the sealant and protection. We might wax the car. I think he has ceramic, so we might do that as well. So I'm going to get on the GoPro and you'll continue to see the detailing of the car. Just to give an update, our GoPro battery ran out a little bit. That's kind of why we had to stop filming the claying process. Basically, it's a couple hours later. Car's clayed up. It's really smooth like glass now. You know, all the dirt has been taken out. So what we're gonna do now is we'll just go up and I'm gonna try to compound it. I'm gonna see what kind of pattern of compound polish works the best. This paint's actually not in bad shape. Besides the roof, that was absolutely terrible. So I'm not thinking too much of a heavy compound, but there are some scratches in here. So once I figure that out, start the GoPro film. Basically the whole car is compounded with the 105. I actually like how it came out, so I was just going to do it as a one-step paint correction. I'm actually going to work on the roof a little bit. There's one spot that I kind of want to sand out a little bit, but the last really steps we have is just to compound the hood and the bumper. The rest of the car is done for wax or ceramics sealant. So I'll give you guys a quick glimpse here. You know, this is actually all done. The car looks 100% better than how it, you know, came in looking to the shop. And you know, Evan's happy how it came out. So there's a couple spots here, like right here, and like right here, I'm gonna sand up a little bit more to try to get it. There's actually compound all over this, but clean it up a little bit more, kind of get it to look like this side over there came out good. For the roof, finish the hood and bumper, and yeah, put some wax on this thing, make it shiny. So this will probably be the last video that we're going to be doing on the exterior. We just have a few more parts to do. Finished basically all of it, but a couple parts. I have the hood, bumper, and Evan got a new door for the G35. The other one was kind of rotted out, so you can see kind of the old one there and the new one's on the car, and we'll detail it. So I'll go ahead and put the GoPro on and continue buffing out the rest of those 3 panels. So you can kind of see this is after I clayed it, remember, and then that looks a hell of a lot better, but just I wish I would cut it a little bit more. All right, guys, that wraps up you know, today's detail session on the G35. The bumper hood and the new door are all polished and compound. They got a nice gloss shine to it. Still have some scratches, but the car looks pretty good. What we'll probably do now, I don't know if we're gonna film it or not. We'll do some touching up on the mirrors, throw some ceramic or you know, some fade to black stuff on them, clean up the wheels, polish up the exhaust, and then throw a coat of wax on it to kind of just finish it off. I'm gonna try to get Evan to just film some, you know, quick shots of the car when it's all done, and then that'll wrap up this video.
Alright guys, so it's been a couple days since Matt finished this detail. I figured I'd just do a final walk around. I just put the hood back on it. I was waiting for that hinge to show up, so I just put that on. But I figured I'd end this video. I want to say thank you to Matt for detailing it and actually just picking up the camera and actually filming all of it. During the detail, I wasn't really here that much, so he actually basically grabbed the cameras and did it all himself. So for his first time doing it, that was actually a pretty good job. So let's go do a walk around right now. And I just put a coat of wax on it. He said that I was either going to use some of the ceramic stuff that I had or just some wax I had laying around. Since I'm just going to be selling this car, I didn't want to waste any of my ceramic stuff on it. So I just finished waxing it. So let's go take a look at it. Alright, so I brought it outside so you guys can see it in the sun. You might notice some wax is still on it, and it's still kind of like dusty for me taking the wax off. But this is it. It's all nice and shiny. Now, at the beginning of this video, we showed you what it looked like before. Now it's just very, very few scratches. The hood still has some stuff in it, but Matt tried to sand that stuff out, but it's like in the paint, so we can't do anything about that. But headlights are clear, front lip is on, the whole car is detailed. That driver's door is now replaced. So see, no more rot at the bottom anymore, and you can actually see my reflection. But yeah, it's all set. So the whole outside is done. Inside, all I did is I just cleaned up all the papers and stuff. The dude before me had a ton of papers and a ton of garbage all over the place in here. So all I did is I just took all the loose stuff out. I'm still gonna have to take the carpets out and just vacuum everything, clean up the dash, clean up the center console, because it's still kind of nasty. Just has like random stuff all over it. But that'll be for another day. I just wanted to put the hood on and get the coat of wax on it. But next we'll just off camera. I'm not saying like next as in like next video, but next I just gotta clean the interior and it's good to go. So that is actually going to be it for G35 content. That was just kind of quick. It was actually a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be, since I didn't need to replace the motor on it. But G35 wasn't like a actual shop project. It was just one of those quick flips that I wanted to do. I'm still waiting to get the title for it, and then it's going to be up for sale. So if any of you guys want one or want it, it'll be up for sale pretty soon. Like I said, just got to wait for the title. But I've been getting more and more parts for the BRZ, which some are on top of the SC right now over there. But BRZ will probably be next. If not, then it's going to be painting the SC. So I've been waiting on a rear bumper for the SC for a while now. So the rear bumper is finally coming, I think, in a couple days. So the rear bumper will go on. Just got to prep that, make sure that's ready for paint. And then we're going to attempt to try and paint the SC. So that'll be the next thing on the SC before that's pretty much done for now. And so that'll probably be about it. And Matt's IS, we're still just waiting on the tuner to get better from hurting his hip, so we can't do anything with that car either. So we're getting pretty much stuck, besides just waiting on a couple more parts for the BRZ, and then we'll just start that. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. See ya.